All right, and we are a go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel lucky today? Because now it is time to see who will be $1 million richer, as 23 of NASCAR's best are in the Wilkes County, North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, for the All-Star race, for a chance to win $1 million at the end of 250 laps from the historic North Wilkesboro Speedway. Ever since this track came back from the dead in the early 2020s, came back from the dead in 2023, the NASCAR Cup Series has held its All-Star event since then. 3 years in the making. This is its third year. This is its third year that the North Wilkesboro Speedway has hosted the All-Star race. Hopefully one day the track will hold its first points-paying race since 1996. When will that happen? That's yet to be determined. But anyways, it's now on to the All-Star race. Currently, right now, who's on the pole for this race? Brad Keselowski, looking for probably his first All-Star win of his career. I don't know about that, but he's looking strong. He got the pole for the All-Star race tonight, and the guys who got into the All-Star race after racing in the Open: Carson Hocevar, John Hunter Nemechek, and Noah Gragson for the third year in a row gets into the All-Star race via fan vote. Jeez. Via fan vote. My goodness. The people have spoken. He is the people's driver, I guess, for the fan vote for the All-Star race. I don't know. But anyways, on to the All-Star race. For my pick of this race, I'm looking at Kyle Larson. There he is. The last three times that we had an odd number year, 2019, 2021, and 2023, Kyle Larson has won all three of those. Won three times in the All-Star race on an odd number year. Will that trend continue tonight? I think it can tonight, but we'll see about that. He's starting a bit deep in the field than he's normally running, because he didn't run practice or qualifying, because he was qualifying for the Indy 5. He was running practice laps for the Indy 500, so he missed out on that. So we'll see what happens tonight. And speaking of Indy 500 qualifying, rookie sensation Robert Schwartzman is on the pole for the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500 coming up next Sunday. How about that for the rookie sensation and a new team in IndyCar for Prema? That's a huge underdog story, if you ask me. All right, here we go. Time for the command for the All-Star race. John Wood. Okay, that was a bit dull, John, for the command. Crank him up, gang, I guess. The engines roared to life in Wilkes County as 23 drivers roar their engines at North Wilkesboro Speedway for the running of the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Who has a chance to win $1 million? The All-Star race coming up next. Kyle, are you scared that you could get into a fight like last year? Stop bothering me, interviewer! I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm trying to focus. As you can tell right now, as I showed John's comment, I'm streaming once again on StreamYard. This is the second time I'm doing this. Grandpa, I'm not in the race.
Well, Ty, you should have focused more in the open. Why didn't you?
Yeah. My car sucked. I finished behind a Rick Ware car. I hate this car. I want to find out who ruined my car. Good one, John. Hamster impersonation. The aerial shot of North Wilkesboro Speedway. And the cars are now rolling. There's the pole sitter, Brad Keselowski. Great qualifying run he had on the track and on pit road during that pit stop. Different colors for Solomon Plumbing for Keselowski, carrying the Kobe colors, it looks like. Purple and gold. The Kobe colors. So Brad Keselowski on the pole for the All-Star race, and alongside of him, Christopher Bell. Both of them won their heat races yesterday. In row 2, you got Ross Chastain and Joey Logano, last year's All-Star winner. In row 3, you got William Byron and Chase Elliott, the 2020 All-Star winner here. The 2020 All-Star winner, but that was at Bristol. Row 4, you got the 2022 All-Star winner, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Busch, the 2017 All-Star winner. Running out the top 10, you got Alex Bowman and Christopher Buescher running out the top 10. And Josh Berry carrying the colors of Michael Waltrip's 1996 scheme when Michael Waltrip won the Winston in 1996. And there's the last of the drivers. And the last three you see right there, the All-Star Open winner, second place runner-up, and the fan vote winner, Carson Hocevar, John Hunter Nemechek, and Noah Gragson, made their way into the All-Star race after racing in the Open. The purple and gold also reminds me of Kenseth's Crown Royal scheme. That too, that's correct. That's right. Fallen Dark Jedi Jeff Gordon fan. Welcome back. Yeah, it has been a busy week for Kyle Larson. Just 2 days ago during practice, he wrecked again at Indy, but they were able to quickly fix that car up, and he's still qualified for the Indy 500, but he's starting 21st next week at Indianapolis. What are my thoughts about Tony Stewart winning at Chicagoland today? Called Route 66 Raceway, Chicagoland. Yeah, I see what you did there, John. And about Tony Stewart winning at Route 66 Speedway, I did see the last bit of the drag racing that took place there. And I gotta say, that is pretty That is an historic moment for Tony Stewart in his drag racing career. I think he could be in contention for the championship in NHRA if he can keep his consistency going. Oh yeah, of course. Of course it's okay for you to call Route 66 Chicagoland Speedway. Route 66 Raceway Chicagoland. Of course it's okay. Well, let's just hope that this year's All-Star race goes well, since last year's was pretty much a forgettable race because most of the action took place off the track, and we all know what happened last year. We all know what took place last year after the main event took place. Beautiful weather at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And folks, hang in there because we're now 250 laps away from the end of the Fox portion of the NASCAR season. Because after this, no more Fox portions for the Cup Series. Because next week they're on to Prime. They're on to Prime next week for the Coca-Cola 600. So hang in there, folks. We're almost there. I think they'll be coming to one to go this time by. And yep, the lights are out on the pace car. We're going green this time by. Optional promoter's caution must be executed prior to lap 220. Well, let's just hope it doesn't turn out to be another 2022 moment when that nearly screwed Ryan Blaney out of $1 million. But we'll see what happens as the pace car is on pit road, the crowd is on its feet, and folks, hope you're feeling lucky today because 23 of NASCAR's best are at a chance to win $1 million. Here they come off turn number 4. And the green flag is in the air, and the All-Star race is green from North Wilkesboro. Side by side down the backstretch between Christopher Bell and Brad Keselowski. Oh, Keselowski! Christopher Bell kind of a little slip up there. Ooh. And Keselowski led the first lap, but here comes Chase Elliott around the outside of Christopher Bell. Chase Elliott wasting no time working his way around the outside of Christopher Bell. Here he comes. Oh, Bell slips. Contact for second. Oh, a little slip again from Keselowski. Oh, 3 wide. 3 wide for second as Logano still hanging tough underneath the 20 car. Almost cleared Elliott for second, but Elliott's still hanging tough around the outside. But Logano's got the drive off the inside on that corner. Logano still has the drive on the inside, but Elliott's still hanging tough around the outside. Just cannot clear him. Oh, Logano's trying to force him up a little bit to get second. That's as far as he's got that time. And now Logano finally clears Elliott for second. Now William Byron's now underneath his teammate going for third. And here comes Logano to the inside of his former teammate Keselowski going for the lead. Side by side. Oh, still side by side. While those two are battling side by side, William Byron has taken over the third spot from Chase Elliott. Now he's trying to go around Logano, trying to make it a three-car battle for the lead. So far, it's two Fords, two Chevys fighting out for the lead. And we got a battle for fifth as Ross Chastain is now underneath Christopher Bell trying to go for fifth. But man, this battle's still going on as Keselowski is really fighting tough around the outside. And it looks as though that Keselowski, he still can't clear Logano. It looked like he was clear for a while through 1 and 2, but Logano's still not giving up. Oh, they touch a little bit. They're using up every inch of their car they've got. So far, Keselowski, he got a run. Now he's clear of Logano finally. And while that was going on, Ross Chastain takes over the fifth spot from Christopher Bell. And now Chase Elliott now goes to the inside of William Byron, trying to go for third. Oh, Logano's trying again underneath Keselowski. Nothing there. But he has the preferred line and he turns 1 and 2. Jeez, 4 cars under a blanket, 2 Fords, 2 Chevys, battling for first and third. Oh my gosh. Oh, Logano got a good run down the backstretch. He got alongside of Keselowski. He has the edge coming off turn 4. No, Keselowski gets the drive once again. Man, these two just cannot get away from each other. These two just cannot get away from each other. You don't think these guys want $1 million so badly? Think again. Once again, Keselowski clears Logano, and he has the preferred line. He's using that outside line to his advantage, but Logano once again turns down underneath the 6, trying to get that drive off. Oh, he tried to get to the 6th bumper, but he couldn't do it. And Keselowski holds off the challenge for now. Now Keselowski wisely takes the line that Logano was running, and now Keselowski will hold on. So far, Keselowski holds on after just about 15 laps already in the All-Star race. I love being in a battle early in the race, especially if it's the All-Star race. Not. I think this is a battle for the 8th spot as Ryan Blaney takes it from Christopher Buescher or Chris Buescher. Meanwhile, behind that, got Austin Cindric and Daniel Suarez battling for position right behind both these guys. That's a battle for the 12th position. Yep. And we're back right now as back to the lead. As Keselowski, he really hasn't been able to pull away from Logano. Logano is still not letting Keselowski get away so easily. Oh. Oh, Logano's trying to use the bumper once again to the 6. Trying to roll around the bottom side. Oh, Logano still trying. Back underneath the 6, trying to get a good run through the center. But once again, Keselowski gets the drive off the corner as he's able to clear him. Yeah, I think at this point Logano has to use the bumper if he wants to get by the 6. Byron's what, Mike? He meant to say Byron's closing. This is for the 7th spot as Ryan Blaney has caught up to Kyle Busch, the 2017 All-Star winner and 2022 All-Star winner. Hey, Alessandro. Yep, that is correct, John. Final race on Fox before it goes on to Prime. Oh, look at the drive that Blaney got entering turns 3 and 4. It gets alongside of the 8, but the 8 gets the drive off. And Blaney's able to track the line that time. Now Blaney takes the 7th spot from Kyle Busch. There's Larson right now, only up 5 positions after starting dead last after he missed practice and qualifying for North Wilkesboro because he was in Indianapolis. So during that time, Justin Allgaier was actually practicing and qualifying in Larson's car. And as of right now, Larson has made very little progress in his march to the front, only up to 18th. He's got a lot of work to do to try to get up there at the end of this thing. And meanwhile, we got a battle for the 6th spot as Ryan Blaney has caught up to Ross Chastain. As we go back to the battle up front, as Keselowski is still holding a slim lead over Logano, but Logano still not letting the 6 get away so fast. Yeah, Keselowski, as I said earlier in the stream, he's looking for his first All-Star win. Hasn't won one in 17 tries. And so far, look, Keselowski's doing what he's set to do. Lead here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, looking for his first All-Star win. But he's got a hungry Joey Logano right behind him on his tail. The colors of Keselowski's paint scheme is giving me Planet Fitness vibes. Yeah, because also Planet Fitness is purple and yellow. And I was also saying that earlier in the stream, Alessandro, that Keselowski's colors are giving me vibes of Kobe Bryant's purple and gold when he played for the Lakers, and Matt Kenseth's Crown Royal scheme from the 2010s.
I'm gonna have a talk about fixing the package because I can't pass Keselowski.
I'm making no progress. My setup sucks. I can't make any moves. I hate this car. Also, the Minnesota Vikings football team, too, with the purple and yellow. Yeah, that too.
Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
All right, and we're back. Oh, back with Larson's progress after starting dead last. He's up to 15th, as Mike Joyce said. Picking him up slowly but surely. Oh, here's Hocevar. What happened to him? Oh, and Briscoe kind of shut him off there. Oh, that's a bit too high, Hocevar. That's a bit too high there, Hocevar. Got up in the loose stuff. This is happening in front of Hocevar between... Oh, Suarez! Into the wall! Did a tire go down for Suarez? Or did he just... Yep, right front flat for the 99. Flat tire for Suarez. Yep, here it is. Battling alongside Gregson. Everything's going well there, but all of a sudden, there's the tire. It just popped. No warning. No warning for Suarez. Oh. Suarez was one of your sec picks. Yeah, I can tell now. Yep. All right, we should be seeing pit stops this time by. Yep, here they come. They're lining up. First to dive into his stall is Logano. So 4 tires and fuel for Logano. He's down and away. And Elliott's down and away. Now Byron getting serviced up. 2 tires stopped for Byron. 4 tires for Keselowski. That was close. Briscoe trying to get into a stall. Almost made contact with the 6. Nope, Keselowski took 2 as well. Same with Kyle Busch. Split decision for drivers on 2 and drivers on 4s.
You know, I always thought the best quality was your flavor battle. Plenty of people think I'm funny too. Nah, let's get back. Arby's, we have the meat. This is the legendary right here. If this can could talk, then tell stories. And if you had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Here's the 50 years of Militime. This is Indian champagne. It doesn't come from Champagne, France. It's from the Southern region. But this is the Cacao, rich, smooth. And that's good. Your victory.
It's something people with COPD want. Dupixent makes more possible. It helps adults breathe easier, starting in as little as 2 weeks. That could mean more places visited, more dogs walked, more gardens tended, more to look forward to. It's amazing what can happen when you can do more. Dupixent is an adult treatment for COPD that is not well controlled and with a specific marker of inflammation. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation, and it's proven to help reduce flare-ups, so you can do more with less COPD. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change your stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. What will you do with your more? Ask a pulmonologist if Dupixent and COPD is right for you.
All right. All right, the pace car is off. We're coming to the restart zone this time. Bye. Right. Restart zone. And green flag. Look, Keselowski on the jump. Big jump for the 6. And on his bumper is Kyle Busch as he works his way around the outside, trying to take a peek. Oh, 3 wide around the top side. Here comes the 8. Kyle Busch caught Keselowski by surprise. 3 wide. That's tight. Oh, that was tight once again, but Kyle Busch has the edge right now, but still 3 wide, about even through the center of the corners. Kyle Busch once again with the drive off the high side, but still not getting too much far out. Now Keselowski falls in line behind Kyle Busch. Now Byron's trying to take it, and he's going to do it. William Byron to the point now. And here comes Logano once again to the inside of Kyle Busch. He's one of the drivers who's on 4 fresh Goodyears. Oh, that was a tight squeeze between Bell, Elliott, and Keselowski. Christopher Bell's also one of the drivers who's on 4 fresh tires. Look out, look out. So far, Kyle Busch doing a good job on the 2 tires that he took under that pit stop. Yeah, how much of a difference will that make between 2 and 4s? Yep, we already have more lead changes than last year. That is correct, John. Kyle, how did it feel to be leading?
Stop bothering me, interviewer!
And here comes Christopher Bell to the inside of Kyle Busch, going for the 3rd spot, and he will take it. He will take it from KB. Oh, Logano had a run through the center of 1 and 2. He's closed the gap on the 24. He's trying to get there. I think it's only a matter of time of when Logano gets by the 24. Meanwhile, A little deeper in the field, you see Kyle Larson on the back bumper of his teammate Alex Bowman. Puts the bumper to him, trying to take 12th, but to no avail. Now he's got Josh Berry to his outside. Larson has a fast car once again. He'll be a threat for the win. Well, right now he's mired back in traffic, running in the mid-teens. He's running in the 14th spot for now, but he's got a lot of work to do. As meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead, almost a three-car battle, as Logano and Christopher Bell have caught up to William Byron. Byron, once again, as I said, he's on those two tires, trying to hold off Logano and Bell, who are on four tires. Logano once again takes a peek to the inside, trying to get a run through the center of the corner. But Byron gets the drive off the corner once again, but not so much. Oh, that's as far as Logano has got so far while battling for the lead. He tried to do it with Keselowski, but he couldn't. Oh, can he get it? No, I don't think Logano led that lap. Byron's still fighting back on the high side. Oh, and Logano's going to lead that lap that time, but Byron's still trying to hang tough around the outside. Oh, that's as far as Logano's got. Almost put the 24 in the wall. That was close. Well, but don't be battling too hard, but Christopher Bell is right there as well, and Logano goes to the point. But how long will he have the lead? Because Christopher Bell has cleared William Byron for the second spot, now setting his sights on the leader. Yep. Meanwhile, looking at Brad Keselowski, who has led the most laps thus far, 61 laps led. Now he's mired back in traffic because he took two tires. Now he's being eaten up by the field that took four tires. He's under attack from Ross Chastain. Oh, Chastain almost put the bumper to the six. As meanwhile, we got a battle for the sixth spot. Yeah, speaking of six, battle for the sixth spot. Kyle Busch and Austin Cindric going at it. Meanwhile, a bit deeper in the field, looking at this gaggle of cars right here. It's got a little touch there between Reddick and Bowman. That's going on for the 10th spot, as this battle for 6 still going on. Oh, almost touched there. Once again, between the 8 and the 2. Yep, it seems as though that the outside is the preferred line here at the Wilkes. And meanwhile, we got a battle for 3rd spot, and here comes Chase Elliott to the inside of his teammate. Not able to clear Byron this time, but he's in the preferred line going to turns 1 and 2. Yep, and Byron easily lets his teammate have the position. Yeah, that is true. As Kevin Harvick was explaining, this track is pretty much at an incline. As you're entering turns 1 and 2, you're heading downwards. You're heading downhill. But as you're going up, entering turns 3 and 4, you're heading upwards, uphill. So this is kind of an incline that this racetrack is on. And there's another spot lost for the 24 as Ryan Blaney takes that position. That's for position number 4. But up front, Joey Logano, who dominated last year in the All-Star race, leading all but one lap, is back up where he was last year, trying to pick up where he left off in the All-Star race. Denny Hamlin currently in the 20th position. I thought he'd be running much better tonight. Guess not. Yeah, I thought both Hamlin and Larson would be running better than this. Granted that Larson is still trying to make progress. He's up in the top 15, but still. And that's mainly because Larson missed practice and qualifying because he was in Indianapolis. Now Larson's up to 13th, but back to Denny Hamlin. Yeah, I thought Hamlin would be running much better than this. Guess not. Oh, that was tight between Josh Berry and Austin Dillon. Oh, man. Happened right in front of Larson. Jeez. Yeah, Larson still has a lot of work to do to try to get to the front. And back to the battle for 6. This battle is still going on between Kyle Busch and Austin Cindric. But Kyle Busch has been able to hold off all challenges so far, but Cindric's still not giving in. We should be seeing the comp yellow sometime soon in the next lap or so. There's a comp yellow in hand of the NASCAR official. And there's the yellow. There's the comp yellow. I think at this point in the race, we'll see more different strategies take place here. All right, here they come. Here they come onto pit road. Down and away for Logano. And Bell's in his stall now. And Byron. Now Byron's taking 4 tires. Down and away. Oh, and look at this. Christopher Bell's going to get off pit road first in front of Logano. Yep, Bell got out of pit road first.
Crispy strips. Now at McDonald's. Our network goes down. All extra at stake. For the mission won't. That's why they partner with Verizon Family. The network that truly prioritizes first responders. So we don't worry about getting through. They're the most reliable 5G network in America. Out here, reliability is everything. Stream or reaching Verizon frontline members. The #1 network choice in public safety. Learn more. Your mission is our purpose.
Oh. Ride the Dente. Ride the Dente.
Just a shameless way to sell Chili's Presidente margaritas. Yeah, sure is. Busch got bold and smooth strides to avoid going in circles. Make note of recognizable landmarks like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles. That's a $6.2 million man. I'm kidding. What a class you have. I think you're supposed to say, hey, Meta. Hey, Meta. It's not. Meta would say,
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
Am I going to be doing a live stream watch along for the Indy 500 next week? Well, that's yet to be determined. That's yet to be determined. I'll let you know what's going on at the end of this stream, and you'll find out.
crispy strips, long and tender, juicy chicken made from dipping or double dipping. I stop there. Keep going. New the crispy strips now at McDonald's. Welcome back here to North Wilkesboro. Jim Sims and Jamie McMurray. We're on the lift. Let's go take one fortunate driver up to victory lane. I got the $1 million check. I'll have to hand that over. I think. Either way, what's the takeaway from the first 400 laps we've seen so far?
Yeah, well, tires have been more important than what we expected. I was shocked to see how much better 4 tires was versus 2. But I would tell you, Josh, be cautious of that at the end of this, because it seems like you get to the end of the races, somebody could always take that chance. It seems like they can make their car a little wider when they need to.
All right, well, I guess we're going to get this with another check back. Let's send it back up.
There's the $1 million check that Josh Sims has in hand for the winner of this race. And they're doing the choose rule now. All right, here we go. So it's Bell, Logano, Blaney, Elliott, Blaney, Byron, Busch, Keselowski, Cindric, Berry, Chastain, the top 10. Green flag. Bell on the jump, it looks like. And Christopher Bell clears Logano with ease off turn 2. And for third, Chase Elliott trying to hold off the challenge from Ryan Blaney. Can he do so coming off turn 2? No. Blaney's still hanging tough on the inside. And a bit deeper in the field, there's Kyle Larson still trying to fight his way back to the field. Tight squeeze between Josh Berry and Austin Cindric. That was close. And because of that contact, that slipped back Austin Cindric and Josh Berry just a little bit as we go back to the battle for third as Ryan Blaney is still trying to get underneath Chase Elliott. We're trying to clear Elliott, but Elliott's still hanging tough around the outside. Oh, man, that was a tight squeeze. Oh, yellow. Oh, Chastain spins. Keeps going again. Oh, and I think Cindric has a flag, it looks like. Yeah, rough night for Trackhouse Racing. Oh, yep, there's a contact. Oh, that's a bunch of contact from Cindric and Chastain. Yikes. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of help there. My goodness.
Pop, what happened?
And going back to Homestead is something that the industry likes. I think being able to know that this championship race is going to be a rotation, I think it's My list would be Charlotte, Las Vegas, and to add to that list of rotation, I think that Charlotte being in that mix with our industry being here would be a big moment for the sport. I don't think there's any question that Frederick would be just fine last week of October, first week of November. So I think it's good. Fox on TV this year between Kevin every Tuesday and Thursday. What we think is the next podcast in NASCAR. Kevin Hart's happy hour. Set by all right, let's clean up this crash left. Number 13. Well, we changed our mind, haven't we, Ken? Yes, we have. I don't think it's out
Yeah, Cindric. I think Cindric just gassed it a bit too much and got into the side of Chastain. Oh. Oof. Very little room between the 1 and the 2. That's what forced Josh Berry into the wall. All right. All right, here we go. All right, green flag. Dead even on the jump. Christopher Bell did not get a good restart that time. That allowed Logano to get back around the outside alongside the 20. Still side by side going to turns 3 and 4. But Bell has the drive on the inside, but Logano gets the run off the high side. Oh, little contact there. Little bumping and rubbing there between the 22 and the 20. Dead even coming off turn 4. Oh, contact again between the front 2. Where have we seen this before? The 22 and the 20 making contact with each other. Where have we seen this before? 2015 between the same driver, the 22 Logano, and Matt Kenseth in the 20. That looks familiar. Meanwhile, behind them, this is the battle for third spot as Chase Elliott trying to clear Ryan Blaney for the third spot, but Blaney's still hanging tough around the outside as Elliott had to go through the bumps there on the inside. Oh, man. Jeez, that car is bouncing around on the inside line. Oh, a little touch there between the 9 and the 12. Still hanging tough. Yeah, Elliott's trying to get the inside line rolling, but coming off turn 4, there's that bump right there. There's that bump on the inside coming off turn 4. That's what's costing him the run that he's hoping to have. And Blaney's going to clear Elliott for third now. Well, Elliott tries again on the inside, but that bump coming off turn 4 is going to cost him right there. Meanwhile, back with Kyle Larson as he's battling Brad Keselowski for the 8th spot. Kyle Larson trying to pick his way through the field. Now Larson's in the preferred line around the outside. And it looks as though Larson just clears Keselowski. Now here comes Josh Berry to the inside of Keselowski, going for the 9th spot. But Keselowski holds off the challenge for now. Do you think Austin Cindric winning the 2022 Daytona 500 gave Brad Keselowski a bad look? What do you mean by that? Oh, jeez. Little touch there between the 21 and the 6. Because Brad didn't win in that car 11 tries, in the 2 car 11 tries. Oh, I see what you're saying now. It's kind of 50-50 on that, if you ask me. Meanwhile, battle for 5th going on between Alex Bowman and William Byron. Yeah, Alex Bowman has made his way through the field so nicely, but up front, it is still Joey Logano trying to go back-to-back in the All-Star race.
Finally, they have arrived. A whole new lineup of delicious Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Because for as long as probably forever, there's only been one Frosty. I mean, what would we even do? Add a bunch of Oreo cookies or Pop-Tarts pieces? That would be kind of genius, actually. Someone write that down. For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. 3 times, They say words like legend and dynasty, but when you've won it all 7 times, the trophy speaks for itself. Introducing the full lineup of Ram trucks. Ram, 7-time winner of Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. Right now with Employee Price Plus, purchasing an average of $10,900 below MSRP on Men tell us when they use Just for Men to eliminate gray, it's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And that's why more men choose Just for Men.
When North Wilkesboro Speedway was reborn, put a bunch of Hall of Famers up there. They all spilled everything each other. Not badly. And here it is right now on lap 1:37. Joey Logano leading by second. Now remember, Chevrolet is more than Toyota battle head-to-head.
All right, and we are back.
Manufacturer teams of the 5 highest qualified cars are scored against just each other in the entire field. Lowest total finishing positions, one make, will determine the winner. Now the race has 4 Toyota Ford out front, and Ford has taken the lead in the manufacturer's challenge over Chevrolet and Toyota with 102 laps to go.
Really surprised that those Toyotas, because you see Christopher Bell running second, but we haven't heard much out of any of the rest of them all night.
First score 11, 14, and 16.
This one's been good.
Very good. So Bell won his lead race.
All right, 100 laps to go now in the All-Star race, as Logano is starting to pull away from Christopher Bell. And up to 7th is Kyle Larson. He got around his teammate William Byron, still trying to get up to the field. Get up through the field to have a shot at another chance of $1 million tonight. And Ryan Blaney running solidly in the 3rd spot. Slowly but surely, they're coming up on lap traffic. That's John Hunter Nemechek right in front of the leaders. Yep, but don't look now. Don't look now, Kyle Busch. But Kyle Larson's all over your back bumper. It's the Kyle and Kyle show for the 6th spot, as Larson has run down the 8. Yeah, but Larson's able to get the top line rolling. Kyle Busch trying to make something work on the low line. Now he takes Larson's line away. Oh, man. Whoa, a little squirrely that Larson did there. Entering 1. Got a little squirrely there. You don't want to go up too high, Larson. You don't want to go up too high. Meanwhile, a bit deeper in the field, there's Noah Gregson, the fan vote winner. under attack from Austin Dillon. This is for the 12th spot. And right behind him, the All-Star Open winner, Carson Hocevar, right behind these two. Almost touched there. Oh, and Gregson not there yet on Austin Dillon. Now he's under attack from Carson Hocevar, trying to roll around the top side. And is Hocevar going to clear him? No, he's not. But when he turns 3 and 4, it looks as though he will do so. And yes, he will. Hocevar clears Gregson. That will be for the 13th spot. And here comes Tyler Reddick trying to follow through on the high side. Oh, did Larson catch the wall? He lost a little bit of time to Alex Bowman and Kyle Busch. Now he's under attack from William Byron. Yep, next week Kyle Larson will be going for attempt number 2 at the Indy Charlotte double, the Coca-Cola 600 and the Indy 500 double next week, since he never got a chance to run the full 1,100 miles last year because Mother Nature had other plans. He only completed 500 miles last year. Let's hope that Mother Nature cooperates next year. I hope that's the case. I hope Mother Nature cooperates this year. And there's Harrison Burton in the Rick Ware machine in number 51. He won. He's got the way he's in the All-Star race because he won the Daytona 400 race last year. And we all know the iconic line of Lay Diffie, "Jeff, your little boy has done it!" Now, since Harrison Burton's in the All-Star race, they say, "Jeff, your little boy is in the All-Star race!" No, and Larson's starting to hunt down Kyle Busch and Alex Bowman once again. Starting to hunt down the 8 and the 48 once again after catching the wall just a little bit. But up front, it is still all Joey Logano up front at this thing. Less than 80 laps to go in the All-Star race. Logano trying to go back-to-back. There's Logano sweeping his way around Austin Cindric, the lap car, after being involved in that little skirmish he had with Ross Chastain. Oh, caution once again. It's Keselowski who led the opening 61 laps of the All-Star race. He's in trouble. What's going on? Oh, that's a broken toe link. That's a broken toe link for the 6. This. Oh, both right side tires are screwed up. All right, how did this happen? Oh, way up high. Oh, yikes. Man, Keselowski's bad luck season still goes on, even in the All-Star race. Yikes. That 16 just cannot catch a break. All right, they're on pit road, getting serviced up. Logano's on first for his pit stall. Down and away goes Keselowski. Here's Christopher Bell getting serviced up now. Looking at Alex Bowman now, entering his stall. Oh, Larson! I think Larson took 2 tires. He's gonna get out first, run in front of these guys. A little bit of strategy play going on for Kyle Larson on 2 tires. How will this turn out? How will this turn out? Larson out front with 2 tires will be very interesting. I think Logano gets by him, but it will not be soon. Will not be soon though. Larson will hang on for as much as he can. Well, we'll see for the upcoming restart. We'll see.
Two legends have won the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500. Are you ready?
Yep, we'll see how this turns out. Larson's the only driver who took 2 tires via pit strategy to try to get track position. He's got a lot of hungry drivers. He's got a lot of hungry drivers behind him who's on 4s. So it's Larson, Logano, Elliott, Bell, Bowman, Blaney, Briscoe, Busch, Byron, Dillon, the top 10. We'll see how this turns out for Larson. Green flag. And Larson on the jump for now, but here comes Logano on the 4 tires. Oh, Christopher Bell trying to split 3 wide. Will not do it. Thinks better of it. Oh, man. Larson trying to hang tough around the outside. But it's not going to be easy with him being only on 2 tires. But he's hanging tough so far. That's as far as he's got in front of Logano. Can he carry the momentum off too? Can't do it. Whoa, that's a bit too wide for Larson. That was a bit too wide, and there goes Logano right by. Yep, there goes Logano right by Larson. Yeah, that was a bit too wide there for Larson. He's done it again. Now Christopher Bell's underneath him. Oh, man. You have the big difference between 2 tires and 4 tires right there. It was worth the gamble, though. That's right, the promoter's caution, yeah. It has to happen prior to lap 220, which is 30 to go. Now Elliott's to his inside. Dang! 15 lead changes, dang. Oh, that was close. Well, Elliott almost shot off Larson there. And Logano still dominant here in North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race. Still trying to go back to back, but we still got that promoter's caution that has to happen prior to lap 220, which is 30 to go. As this battle for 3rd spot continues between Larson and Elliott. But don't look now, but Christopher Bell is hanging strong. Christopher Bell is hanging strong with the 22. It's all good. It's all good, NASCAR fan. 33. Yep, it looks as though Larson will hold off the challenge from Chase Elliott to hang on to the 3rd spot. And meanwhile, deep in the field between Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, and Noah Gragson. That was the battle for 13th.
Takes a lot to get my mark racing, but you gotta see this. There's absolutely nothing like NASCAR's only street race. This 4th of July weekend, NASCAR takes over Chicago, where you can get an up-close look at the sport's best drivers as they battle through downtown. And live music from Zach Brown Band and Family Park, it's a NASCAR experience on a whole other level. Hey, I'll be on the edge of my seat.
The leaderboard has Allgaier instead of Larson next to the 5. I did notice that. That was kind of weird, if you ask me. We're back. Yep, less than 50 laps to go, and Joey Logano still holds a slim lead over Christopher Bell. And up in third, Kyle Larson. He's doing a very solid job on those 2 tires. Okay, what is Mikey doing up in the flag stand? What's Mikey doing up there? Better race than last year? Well, they said just a couple of minutes ago that we've had 15 lead changes in this race. Waltrip looking suspicious up in the flag stand. Yeah, what is Mikey doing? What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Not a word. Not a word from Mikey. He's too busy up in the flag stand. Grandpa, why am I not in the All-Star race?
Well, Ty, you didn't perform well in the open. It's obvious.
And Ryan Blaney, who's back there in 5th right now, he is doing everything he can to stay with the leaders. Man, the 2 Chevys right now of Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson, they're doing a very good job up there. Mikey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mikey? 5 is it? Okay, I guess Michael Waltrip saying 5 more laps and he'll throw the caution. What? Yeah, that looks suspicious. That looks very suspicious up there. Mikey? What is he doing? What is he doing? Okay, I'm not even focusing on what's going on the racetrack. I'm more focused on the flag stand. What? What is he doing? Mikey? Mikey? What in the world? Mikey? Michael Watcher, what are you? Okay, 2 more laps, then he'll throw the yellow. I guess that means 1 more lap before he throws the caution. Yikes! Larson in the wall. Ouch! Yikes! Yep, he caught the. There it is. There it is. There it is. I knew Mikey was planning something. Okay. What? Whoa. Okay. Did. Okay. And there goes the flag. Wow. There goes the flag. Wow. Okay. Oh my. There goes the flag. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mikey, you are something else. Yep. That's your 1996 All-Star winner there, folks. Yep. That's your 1996 All-Star winner there, folks. Hmm. Don't tell me that Larson's gonna try for 2 tires again. All right, here they come. They're lining up. Oh, Logano and Blenny stay out. Split decision. Chastain and Hosevar stay out. Split decision going on. Oh boy. Oh boy. 2 tires for Bell. Oh, collision. Look out. Oh. Yep. And Larson's chances of winning the All-Star race on an odd number year are done. Toe link broke. Toe link broke for the 5. Yikes.
Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor sends your numbers straight to your phone. With the proper steps, you can do diabetes your way, and over time, you can bring down your A1C. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor helps you live life with diabetes on your terms. This is progress. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us. Arby's Libre Smoke Barbecue. And our sweet and spicy Asian barbecue sauces go together like best friends. Oh, cook the green one. Together like Anthony's best friend.
Arby's, we have the meat. It's a place in the back of the showroom where Kia cars turn into full-blown track beasts. Every apex we nail, every second we shave, it's all dollars that goes right back into your life. We drink the milk. There is life outside of racing. 100 Days to Indy, streaming May 22nd on Fox Station.
Heck of a way to kick off NASCAR on Prime. 600 is going to be a good Memorial Day weekend. It's red, white, and blue. Hey, what about you? Rudy's got EBS and NXT.
Yep. NASCAR on Prime next week. NASCAR on Prime next week. Green flag, 28 laps to go. Oh, there's a stack up between old tires and new tires. Christopher Bell! That was close. 3 wide. Oh, geez. This is tight. Got a lot of drivers on old tires. Christopher Bell, the first driver on new tires. Look at this. 3 wide. This is a hornet's nest. That's a hornet's nest right there. 4 wide. No, don't do it, Kyle Busch. Don't do. Oh man, that was close. Christopher Bell muscling his way past Blaney. There's a 4 wide right there. Oh jeez, hang on to it, Blaney. 4 wide. How? How did they not wreck there? How in the world did they not wreck? Oh, Harrison Burton's backing up. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, here comes Christopher Bell on the back bumper. Ross Chastain easily gets by him for second. Oh, and battle for the lead. Here's Christopher Bell on those 2 tires on the bumper of the 22, looking for a way around him. While that's going on, Alex Bowman has caught up to the back bumper of Ross Chastain, and Christopher Bell goes to the inside of Logano, trying to take the top spot away. Oh! Bell couldn't clear him side by side in the first turn. Oh, contact! Bumping and banging. Yep, Bell got loose. And that's allowing Ross Chastain to catch up to the back bumper. He's to his bumper. Bell's to his bumper once again. But here comes Ross Chastain. Here comes Ross Chastain. Yep, you can't mess around too long because Chastain is right there. Oh, Bell's loose. Bell got loose. Logano's literally mirror driving at this point now. He's literally mirror driving at this point. Oh my gosh. And Bowman just clears Chastain for third. But is there enough time to try to fight for the win in the All-Star race? Is there enough time, though, for him to try to fight for the win? Whoa. Oh, and Chastain clears Bowman for now. Chastain's got the run off the high side, still side by side for third. This battle's still going on for third. Somehow, Logano, with those old tires, he is doing a very good job up front, holding off Christopher Bell. He's about 14 laps away from going back-to-back in the All-Star race. Oh, Bell's tracking him down once again. Yep, and here comes Christopher Bell as we cut back away. We came back, but Logano tried to block Christopher Bell's to his inside. Here he comes. Oh, no! Again, a lot of contact. Oh, gee! Logano almost put the 20 in the wall there. This is all for $1 million right now. This is all for $1 million right now. Again, Christopher Bell with a big run off the high side, but Logano keeps his line, and he blocks the line that Christopher Bell wanted. Oh, Christopher Bell tried again, but can't do it. 10 to go. Oh, this time Christopher Bell faked him. Oh my gosh, very close, very tight. Logano's got to try to pin him down. There it is, Christopher Bell to the point. Christopher Bell goes to the lead. But can Logano fight back? I don't think he will with those old tires. Oh, man. Almost shot off Ross there. Now Ross Chastain is in the mix, trying to get by Logano so he can have a shot to Christopher Bell, but I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I don't think there's enough time for him to run down Christopher Bell if he gets by Logano. I think Christopher Bell has this race in hands. Yeah, Bell not only got the lead, he took it from Logano. Yeah, big time. Christopher Bell looking for his first All-Star win in the Cup Series. He's got about 5 more laps to do so. 5 laps to go in the All-Star race. There's wife Morgan Bell praying that his husband gets it done once again in this season. Yep, Logano's starting to fall back. He can't get to Christopher Bell on those old tires. 3 laps away from a victory in the All-Star race for C. Bell. I swear if they throw a caution again, like 2022, they better not. They better not in the next 2 laps. 2 to go this time for Christopher Bell. Joey Logano about a half a second back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think it's going to be too little, too late. He dominated in the All-Star race just like he did last year, but it looks as though he's going to come up 1 spot short. But what a drive for Christopher Bell. This time by White Flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for Christopher Bell. What a pit strategy that Christopher Bell has took on. Taking 2 tires. Took it away from Joey Logano, who stayed out. And he's driving his way to victory in the All-Star race. Off turn 4, Christopher Bell is $1 million richer. What a drive for Christopher Bell. What a drive. And there's the victory celebration for C. Bell. Collects his first All-Star win. Dang, that was with Christopher Bell. And he's lost in the smoke. And he's climbing out of the car. He's won $1 million. Jeez. It's Morgan Bell. You can tell she's hyped.
Came together. What a car, what a call to come down pit road and take right. How did it all unfold for you to be an all-star winner, $1 million richer?
North Wilkesboro, how about that one?
That's hyped.
Yeah, that right there is absolutely incredible. And North Wilkesboro, best short track on the schedule.
Really?
You want a points race?
Let's go!
Hey, I have to ask you about these guys right here at all-star.
Yeah, please make North Wilkesboro a points race at this point.
What do you have to say about the pit crew and what they're doing this year for you?
Man, they're the best. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This sport can be so humbling because behind the car, behind the wheel, you're just a small part of success. And these boys right here, Adam Stevens on the pit box.
Yep, and finally, the NASCAR on Fox portion is over. We are free. The crew delivered for Christopher Bell to collect his first $1 million check. And as for Joey Logano, for Joey Logano, once again dominated just like last year, but came up one spot short after that split decision he made to stay out while everyone else pitted. You need help finding to see where the race is. I'm pretty sure if you go into the sports section, they'll have the races there. Because if you go onto Amazon Prime Video and go to the sports section, you might see the races there. Because that's what I did when I tried to look for the practice and qualifying for the replay races, and that's what I saw.
Thanks for getting that finishing positions have been tallied. And Chevrolet has the lowest challenges for making them manufacturers.
Do I have Discord? Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Well, this does it for NASCAR Unbox for this season. A little shorter than it's been in past years, but wow.
Whew. Man. Can you add me on it? What is your Discord?
Tonight they put on a great race, and I believe that the caution didn't come out. I still think Christopher Bell was going to get there with the way that he was rolling that outside. Well, honestly, I mean, the caution, it really wasn't a game.
Man, after all of that, after a wild race at Christopher Bell. Okay. Sorry. Yep. But after all of that, Christopher Bell is officially $1 million richer. And what a race overall at North Wilkesboro Speedway. After the previous 2 years at North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race were pretty lackluster outside of 2024 when most of the action took place off track. This year, it pretty much delivered. This All-Star race for North Wilkesboro standards it delivered pretty much. All right, I got it. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out soon, NASCAR Fan 33. But at the end of this race, Christopher Bell muscled his way past Joey Logano, kind of like reminiscent to like Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth in 2015, but much cleaner this time. It was much cleaner this time between Bell and Logano. Did a textbook bump and run when Logano tried to block with 10 to go, and he did it very well, much with respect. And Logano did all he can to try to chase down Christopher Bell to go back-to-back All-Star wins, but he just didn't have enough tires in him. He didn't have enough left in the tank to do so because there was a maximum tire difference in the grip between having 2 tires and no tires when you're on old tires. So in the end, Christopher Bell was able to deliver through for Joe Gibbs Racing and broke the stranglehold between Penske Racing and Hendrick Motorsports, who won the last, I think Mike Joyce said the last 4 out of the last 5. The last 5 out of 6. The last 5 out of 6 All-Star races that happened. Chase Sellin in 2020, Kyle Larson in 2021, Ryan Blaney in 2022, Kyle Larson again in 2023, and Joey Logano just last year. So Joe Gibbs Racing gets their first All-Star win since Kyle Busch did it in 2017 at Charlotte. Interesting fact right there, as Mike Joy pointed out. But after all this, we now finally say goodbye to NASCAR and Fox until next year. Good riddance, Fox. They have definitely hit the low point in their broadcasting rights. Thank goodness Artie Kepner is stepping down after this year. If they're either after this year or 2026, I'm glad that Artie Kepner is stepping down because Fox has got to get their coverage fixed up for the future. Since they're on the since they're on the deal for another 7 years, this was just their first year, and we're stuck with them until 2031. We'll just see what happens, whether or not Fox can get their coverage together. I highly doubt that's going to happen. But next week, NASCAR is on Prime. The first time we're seeing NASCAR going exclusive streaming next year for this year. So NASCAR is on Prime starting next week for the Coca-Cola 600. And next week, alongside the Coca-Cola 600, the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500, where 33 of IndyCar's best contend for the trophy to put their name in their history books as winner of the Indy 500. And we'll see if Kyle Larson can finally complete 1,100 miles this time, since he never got a chance to do so last year because Mother Nature had other plans. But we'll see what happens next year, and hopefully Mother Nature cooperates. We'll see, and we'll hope that Mother Nature cooperates next week. But that's going to be determined in terms of streaming, because next week I'm going to be out of town next week, so I'm not so sure if I'm going to be streaming next week for the Indy 500 and Coca-Cola 600. But I'll keep you guys posted on whether or not I'll be streaming for both the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. So keep posted on that. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But we'll see what happens next week, as we're off to the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. The first race. Yes, I am. I'll just have to find your username if I can find it. But as I was saying, we'll just see what happens next week for the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But for now, congratulations to Christopher Bell on getting his first All-Star win at the Wilkes. So until next time, it's been your boy Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see what I can do for next week for the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 next weekend. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more live streaming content like this. So until then, peace out, y'all.